What does winning this Gracie Award mean to you, Pam? What does that mean?
I think, I'm finally reaching a stage where I'm just kind of accepting that, people feel like I blazed this trail, or that, some people look up to me. And I've always been sort of resistant to that a little bit because, to me, I'm just Pam. And I'm not just saying that to try to be humble or anything like that. I've never really sought like these accolades. So I'm to a point now to where, it's not going to be much longer. How much longer am I going to do this? So when someone takes the time to, nominate me and for them to decide to give me this award, it does mean a lot. It's right up there with the career highlight, just because of the other women that will also be honored tonight. It's not just news and sports. It's, it's the entertainment business, radio. I just feel like it's going to be a nice collection of women who are kind of like-minded.
Mm-hmm. And when people tell you about blazing a trail, it's because you're an African-American woman doing a sideline job that nobody had really ever done before? Is that what you're saying?
Especially at the NFL level. And, Rich, as at the time, as you're going about this, you're not thinking about, well, I am a Black woman doing this job. You're like, I'm a reporter doing this job, and how can I do it to the best of my ability? You're going to have ups and downs, or, there's a learning curve and all of that. But I think the thing that I was always aware of is that I could not make the same mistakes that, say, a man can make. They can misspeak on a name, or someone will just say, oh, he didn't get that right. But if a woman did it, it's just like, she doesn't even know what she's talking about. So I was very keenly aware of those types of situations. And, I factored that into just my drive.
I talk about that with my wife all the time, being married to a sideline reporter.
Yeah.
That it is true.
Yeah.
You say something that's wrong, you're clueless.
Yep.
I say something that's wrong, I just got
misspoke.
it. I misspoke, I got it wrong.
Men are always given the benefit of the doubt.
Has that changed at all, do you think?
I think
a little bit.
It depends on who the reporter is, I think.
Well, but then I guess maybe it has changed because it never used to matter in that regard, right?
Yeah, I think people can kind of recognize who's about the right thing, and who's dedicated to knowing as much about what they're talking about as possible, and who's not.
Do you have any advice that you want to give to folks who want to follow in your footsteps before you go?
Yeah, and it's really simple. Just respect the process. Journalism is a craft, and just be true to that. And I think all that other stuff will fall away. If you're committed and you love it and you're passionate about it, you're all set.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.